heard the bear's breathing. It sounded like it was text, kind of coming towards me. The bear, like, sniffed me, and then it stood over me, and it put one paw on either side of my head.
Well, at the point I heard the scream, I knew the bear was with her. You know, the worst fear of a parent is to hear your child scream. To the point that something really bad can happen to them, and you can't do anything. So that was probably the worst moment of the attack, is that scream of Jenna. That was so deep and so guttural in a way, that I knew that bear was with her, although I tried my best to keep it away from her. It was the worst sound ever. I hope no parent will ever have to go through that, but I know people will, but it's a horrible thing. Yeah, that's hard to describe in words. It's horrible. Yeah.
At this point, I had come out of the fetal position and was kind of on my back. In like a weird moment, I put, as if like to push away a dog or something, I put my hands on either side of the bear's head, and the bear took my head in its mouth and kind of thrashed me to my right. Its lower jaw was kind of around my jaw, and then its upper jaw was kind of around the back of my head. When it bit me, I didn't feel like pain. I felt just pressure, just like intense pressure. I remember feeling the coarseness of the bear's fur. I was basically nose to nose with it. Felt very vulnerable to have just this animal kind of towering over you in that way. My mind was just completely blank. Completely blank. Yeah.
When a grizzly attacks a human in a defensive attack, the potential for damage is enormous. Their jaws are extremely powerful. They bite and release, bite and release. The bear is there to protect its cubs and make sure that you are not a threat. It's quick, it's sudden, and you can only be instinctive and react to try to protect yourself.
And then it took my shoulder, my right shoulder in its mouth, and then kind of thrashed me over to the left. And I just tried to stay still. I thought if I played dead, if I wasn't a threat, that it would go away.
They make sure that you're not fighting back, and then they recognize that you're not fighting back, that you're laying there. They presume that you're not going to come back and attack their cubs, and they leave.
I remember it looked at me, and then it kind of looked away, which I imagined to be in the direction of maybe where its cubs were, and kind of trotted off. So then I just waited there, like quietly on my side, on my left side in the bush, for several minutes. Quietly, kind of hoping that it had gone away. The whole situation kind of felt like something that you just don't survive. That's just kind of the way it seemed. It was very violent and strange, very surreal. Yeah, I just thought that we would die. And I thought, that's too bad that I'm not gonna live past 18.
Hey, is that a new washing machine? Yeah, it's a Samsung with Active Wash. It's got a built-in sink to pre-treat and help get